cow bones. Cow bones, cow bones, and cow bones. Hey everybody, it's Robert Jones here with another recipe that's going to be fun to make with you guys. Tomorrow is my sister's 40th birthday and she is having a Spanish themed party. Now you may have already watched the video for the margarita shots, but now we're going to make one more of a savory. This one is going to be in the Spanish theme of gazpacho. So it's going to be kind of a savory shot. Think along the lines of like a Bloody Mary, but gazpacho is a Spanish cold soup. And so this is going to be like reminiscent of that. My idea is to make it kind of like a Bloody Mary and then put some fruits and vegetables in it so that it has a little bit of a crunch and something to chew on, and I think it's going to be delicious. So let's get started. For this recipe you're going to need some limes, some lime juice or lemon juice, some gelatin, some vodka, some Bloody Mary mix or your favorite spiced tomato mix, some hot sauce. An optional item or two would be some spicy carrots and some cucumbers that are pickled. These are homemade. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put 4 packets of gelatin in a bowl. In this place I'm just using plain knocked gelatin, and I think it's going to work just fine. It doesn't need to be super stiff. Now, you know, I'm thinking about it. I think I'm going to add 1 packet in for good luck, because what happens if it doesn't get stiff? That is never a good thing when you're trying to make Jell-O shots. So let's put 5 in there. So there's 4. Let's do 1 more for good luck. We'll just do, this is a 2-pack, I'm just going to open one side. We'll do 1 more. Okay, now the first thing we need to do is need to bloom this, which means to soften it up. And to do that I'm just going to use a little bit of vodka, because it's going to be in there anyway, so what the heck, instead of water, because I don't want to put too much water. I want it to be really a punchy flavor. So I'm just going to mix this up and get all the granules wet. Maybe just a bit more. We'll put more vodka in later. And when the vodka is, or the gelatin is wet, it melts easier with the hot water. So we've got water heating. We're going to put this in here. To the gelatin we're going to add 1 cup of boiling water. And we're going to stir this carefully and try not to mix up bubbles. Okay, while that softens up for a bit, I can do some measuring here. So we're going to need 3 cups of the Bloody Mary mix. I should probably give that a little shake. This will be the first 2 cups here. Doesn't pour very fast. So let's check our gelatin. Here we go. It's starting to melt now.
Gelatin is a funky thing. You want to wait for this to have no chunks in it, so try to chop up the bits, let them melt out the hot water. Now, 1 cup of water is not really enough to melt this, but it will work. Just be patient. Normally it has sugar and everything else in it, so this is a sugar-free variety, since it's going to be savory. Okay, we're getting there. We will speed this up in post. Almost there.
Smells funky. Okay, so our gelatin is melted. Now we're going to add 2 cups of the Bloody Mary mix. Right on in. And we'll measure out another cup of that. 1 more cup of that. And now, a cup of vodka. A cup of vodka. Alright, and then we have a 1/4 cup of lemon or lime juice. In this case, this is lemon juice, but lime will be good too. Just to give it some zing. And they put the whole thing in here. In your grandparents' day, they might have called this a tomato aspic. Okay, looking good. Well, we stir that. Then we're going to take some tapatio, or your favorite salsa, and just give it a couple squirts. Okay, just to give it some zing. That is ready. So on to the next step. The next step in our process is I have some pickled cucumbers and some pickled carrots, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to slice them in half, and we're going to put them in the shot glasses like little chunks of vegetables like you would find in a gazpacho soup. I think it'll look nice, and it'll give it a little crunch, and I think it'll be a little something that people are not expecting. We take our cucumbers, just lay them one against the side here like this. Let's do 2 more just in case. Okay, now I think I'll put the carrots in afterwards. Got our mix here. I find if you use a little funnel and a 2 tablespoon scoop, it works really well. 1, 2, and I feel like I've got this backwards. Let's try this. There we go. Better for a ready. Wow. Don't be getting all cattywampus. Just to let you know, these are 2-ounce cups in theory, but if you put 2 ounces in it, it still has a little extra room, so that's nice. We can add the garnish with that. Alright, looks like the last one, guys. I was going to cut the carrots up, but it looks like we have a lot of extra room in here. So first of all, let me put some cucumber in the ones that are missing. Now, I'm going to put a little carrot in each one. And try to put it on the opposite side of the cucumber. I think this is going to be good. I made all these pickles in the springtime, and pretty good actually. I think we're going to have just enough here. And ta-da! Right on. This one's poking up a little bit. There we go. Okay, so we're going to put these in the fridge, and in about an hour or 2 they should be stiff, and we'll check them out again, and maybe add a little garnish. You know what I'm going to do? I think I'm going to put a little bit of black pepper, just to give them a little spice on top. Nope, black pepper and paprika. So let me get some of that. I have just a black pepper shaker and some Hungarian paprika, and I'm just going to give it a little shake over the top, just so the tops don't look so naked, because these aren't really going to have a garnish. I think it'll look pretty good with a little spice in this on top. And then the same thing, whew, make me sneeze, with some paprika, and just do the same thing. This is totally optional. This is just because I want it to be gourmand. Have you subscribed? Hit the button. Hit the button. Subscribe. You get to see all these videos. Okay, we're done. This is going to go in the fridge, and I will show you what they're going to look like when they're done. Alright, you guys. Here is the finished product. This is the tiny little gazpacho shots with a cucumber and a spicy carrot in each one. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. Thanks everybody for watching, and I hope you subscribe. My name is Robert Jones. This channel is called EudaemoniusMarkII, and I'd love to have you as a subscriber. Thanks. Bye. So, let's do this. This might also be a good solution for, excuse me, it looks nasty. It's just like a big old, so we have our, by the music of magic, we have our big tray of little cups here. But there's no other sugar added to this other than a little bit of sugar that comes from the tomato juice. And now we're going to pause.